welcome back to part 2 of our bathroom renovation. Now if you saw our last video where we took out those 50-year-old yews that surrounded our porch, you will know that I was wallpapering at the same time. So the wallpaper is all done and it looks beautiful, and I cannot wait to show you how that turned out. However, we still have a lot more work to do in this bathroom. I need to get the painting done. We're going to do some beautiful trim work, so we have to get that all cut and painted. I'm going to have a new medicine cabinet, new fixtures, and of course artwork as well. And I know that this bathroom is going to turn out beautiful and calm and serene. And isn't that how we all want to feel when we're using our bathroom? So without further ado, let's get started. I drew a line on the wall to know where to stop the wallpaper. The bottom half will be painted. I'm filling up my spray bottle because this wallpaper is pre-pasted. You activate the glue with water. I'm using pre-pasted wallpaper activator, using a brush for corners and a small roller on larger areas. Because bathrooms are subject to high amounts of humidity, it's good to have additional glue on the walls. I use scissors to cut wet wallpaper. It has been my experience that using a utility knife or an X-Acto knife will cause the paper to tear when wet. I cut the excess off around the doors and trim the next day when the paper is dry with an X-Acto knife. And finally, here we are, the last piece above the door. I always wipe down the wallpaper, walls, and trim to remove any excess glue. I'm putting on window film on the lower part of the bathroom window. It has become my mission to remove all of the blinds in this house. They are all corded, which is a danger to children and pets. This worked perfectly. You can't see in from outside, but it lets in lots of light. I want to show you a little problem that we have in the bathroom here. I should have had Rick skim coat this when we were working on the ceiling, so you can see that this wallpaper is not very forgiving, because when we pulled off the old wallpaper, it pulled off a little bit of paint behind the wall as well, and you can definitely see it through the wallpaper. So you really want your walls to be as smooth as possible before you put wallpaper on. Now, some wallpaper is more forgiving than others. The wallpaper I did in the dining room, because it was a very busy pattern with a dark background, that was the most forgiving wallpaper I've ever used. You really couldn't see any of the flaws. However, you can see down here where I'm going to be painting, all of this needs to be filled in before I can paint it. And I'm going to just try some spackling and see how that works. Just like frosting. Just like frosting cake. And this is the beautiful paint that I purchased for the bottom section of the walls in the bathroom. Now what I did was I wanted to match it as closely as I could to the background of the wallpaper that I'm going to be using. However, it was kind of hard to do, and the reason for that is this isn't a solid color, even though it looks like it is. It almost looks like a linen texture, but it has varying colors going through it. So they weren't able to color match it perfectly. However, a big, huge shout out to Carolyn if you ever see this video. Carolyn is my paint mixing lady, and she's been mixing my paint for over 10 years, probably 12 years at least, and she does a fabulous job. This is a custom color. We tried a few shades of green and I settled on this shade, and I love it. I'm using painter's tape to mask off where I want my decorative trim to go. I use a 6-inch roller head to paint behind the toilet in this bathroom because you can get right behind it.
Because it says we have to oil it every 6 months. Here we are. We're going to oil it. And
yes, if you saw our last video in the bathroom, you will know what we're talking about.
Am I on? Am I live? Woohoo!
You're live. You're live, all right. Be careful you don't light up because you haven't turned off the circuit breaker yet.
No, we're gonna open this up, see what's in there, because The fan makes a little noise. Maybe it's got some bad bearings, or you can replace the little fan motor. We don't know. I'm a little bit concerned because we've been in this house for a year and my wife has not taken this fan out and oiled it twice. So every 6 months it says lubricate with SA20. And she was talking about SAE20, but she never got up there and actually did the job. We're going to have a little talk later.
Who in their right mind is going to take a whole ceiling fan apart and every 6 months oil it and put it back?
If you were paying attention, you would have known.
Oh, that's just insane.
Insane?
Yes.
Oh, just because you can't see the dirt doesn't mean it's not there, right? Just because it has instructions you can't see. You should have been up in there.
Apparently.
That's it. So hopefully it'll be nice and quiet now.
And are you going to get up there every 6 months and re-oil it?
That's a woman's work. Now they go down there.
This is our huge burning bush in the side yard. Emmy and I are enjoying an afternoon walk, taking in all of the beauty of fall. The light bulbs that came with the new fixture were a darker amber color, and so we switched them out with a warmer white bulb, and it is much better. I wanted our new faucet to have a vintage look. I'm really happy with this polished gold fixture. Come on, Emmy. Are you going to help us unscrew this mirror? Come on, Emmy. We drilled the holes for the anchors, and then after that I took my X-Acto knife and I cut the paper away from the holes just a little bit, because believe it or not, if you don't do this, you run the risk of your paper puckering around these anchors later on down the road.
A couple little pieces of foam in there to keep it from going down too far.
Down on the left, yeah. Because it's not even, it's almost tight to the wall on the right, but on the left there's a big gap, so we had to get a little bit tricky. This was a little bit tricky to do, to make this look right. I couldn't caulk it, it was just way too big of a gap to caulk. So this was our solution. We'll see if it works. It looks like it's gonna work. So
Woody caulk.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Ta-da! Have a stud. I bought this super cute little shelf at the Dollar General for $5, and I thought it would look really nice in this bathroom. The handles and knobs on this vanity were plastic, and I wanted to switch them out. And I love the vintage feel of these back plates with these very beautiful ceramic knobs. I chose not to paint the vanity. It's oak, and I like to see the wood grain.
Corners kind of rounded anyways.
We put some painter's tape on the wall where the wall studs are. We already used the stud finder to figure out where they are. Rick did another little custom cut job here so that this piece of trim will fit in really nicely around the vanity. Look at that. Fits like a glove.
Pour one in there. Wow, what do you want?
Don't use the word pork.
You think there's some pigs watching that might be offended? Well, you're eating some bacon and eggs, and the pig was committed. The chicken was involved, though. The chicken became offended.
Just put the nail in. When you walk into the bathroom, you see the side of the medicine cabinet, and the metal is black, and I don't think that it's very becoming. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some wallpaper and I'm just going to paper this side of the medicine cabinet. I really don't need to do the other side because you really can't see it. If you saw my dining room renovation, you will know that I picked up this beautiful print at an estate sale, and it's really nice and it's super old, but I need to do a little bit of work to it because the back of this, as you can see, it has paper on it, but it's very, very delicate. Like pieces of it are just falling off, and so I need to fix this. On the back side of it, there's a little label that's called the Sunlit Lake, and it has some numbers on here too, A2949. I have no idea what that is. It's written in pencil, but I don't think that this is really worth anything from a monetary standpoint, but I absolutely love this print, and I think it's going to look beautiful in the bathroom. So I'm just going to clean this all up. It has the very sharp metal teeth that hold this in, and they've all been bent up. So I need to take my screwdriver, bend them down, and then I also picked up some craft paper tape that I will use to like help tape all this back together. There we have it. This is going to look beautiful in our new bathroom renovation. This book was purchased used with French Impressionism art, and I like to pull prints from it. This is a curtain panel that I purchased on Wayfair, and it matches the window curtain with the beautiful scalloped edges. And I'm going to use this as a shower curtain in the bathroom to cover the shower door. Yes, you can update your bathroom on a budget without spending a ton of money. I have totally transformed this beautiful bathroom, and I didn't replace any of the large ticket item fixtures. Over the summer, I went to an estate sale and I purchased this beautiful picture, which is here on the wall. And I knew I wanted to put it in this bathroom. I knew I was going to be doing my bathroom renovation next, but I had no idea what I was going to do in here. So I pulled all of the colors from this photo to choose my materials for this bathroom. So one of the first things I chose was the wallpaper, and I purchased it on Amazon, and it's called Queen Anne's Lace. You can also get it on Wayfair, but it has a different name, and it also comes in different colors as well. But it's a very, very pretty wallpaper, and it went up easily, and it didn't really rip or tear, and overall I'm very, very happy with it. The second thing I purchased were the lights above the vanity, and I bought those months ago, and I thought that the amber colored shades would match so beautifully with this wallpaper, and it does. And because the wallpaper is called Queen Anne's Lace, I decided to do some beautiful lace window treatments for the window, and of course the beautiful shower curtain behind me. Now this bathroom is a guest bathroom, and we've lived here an entire year and no one's ever used the shower, so this works for us. If you had a family with a lot of kids, it probably wouldn't be practical to have this lace shower curtain, but you know, like I said, you know, we will have it here in case we have any guests, but it's really not going to get any regular use. We also absolutely love the wall sconces. That was like a big surprise. It was sort of a last minute thing that wasn't in my original vision for this room. We had the medicine cabinet picked out, and when we put it in, I said, you know, the walls just look a little bit bare. We need something else here. And I went online and I found those sconces, and oh my gosh, I am just so happy with those. When I'm going to have guests over, especially in the evening, I will turn them on. And then when they come in, it's dark in here till they turn on the light, but you have these beautiful flickering candle effect, and I just absolutely love that. I love everything about this new bathroom renovation. I love our new faucet and our beautiful new toilet paper holder and towel bar, and you know, it just all matches in with the vintage feel. This bathroom is not original to the house. Our home was built in 1927, and this bathroom was an addition that was put on in probably the late 1990s. And so I wanted to do a makeover of this bathroom that had like the same feel and vintage vibe of the rest of the house, and I really think that I achieved that goal. I couldn't be happier with the way that this bathroom turned out. I think it turned out beautifully. Now, Rick and I would like to thank you all so much for watching today's video. We love you guys and we appreciate you, and we will see you all soon. Goodbye.